In a surprise, it's such a surprise, change of events, Chief Harteau, a 30-year veteran of the Minneapolis police force, has resigned after the fatal shooting of an Australian woman, Justine Damond. And this is historic. This is not what usually happens. Officer Noor, the shooter, has declined to speak with investigators, and the authorities have provided no explanation for why he shot Ms. Damond. Neither Officer Noor nor his partner have turned on their body cameras. Officer Noor, the shooter, is a Somali Muslim. And suddenly, there's not much noise from Blue Lives Matter on this situation. Everyone's quiet from Blue Lives Matter. I'm not getting a lot of Blue Lives Matter pushback. No one's saying, Tim, we got to wait and see. Tim, we got to look at the footage. But Tim, we don't really know what happened. Oh no, Tim, you're rushing to judgment. We don't have footage. We don't have an eyewitness. All we have is what happened, and that's enough for these people to shut the fuck up. But when it's Terrence Crutcher, with footage. When it's Philando Castile, with footage. When it's Tamir Rice, with footage. Oh no, we get excuses. It's raining excuses. Hey, hey, it's raining excuses. Oh yeah, it's raining excuses. Yeah, yeah. Isn't it funny how now when there is no evidence really of what happened, less to go on than there was in, say, Philando Castile's murder, that these people, these very same people who would be out defending an officer or not defending an officer because obviously that blue badge, the blue suit, don't cover that black skin or that Muslim religion. Where are all my good old boys, all my good old girls, and there's a lot of good old girls out there too who riding down that Blue Lives Matter. Protect the boys in blue. You're not riding now. You're not riding now. Because one woman who shouldn't have been shot, whose life should be here, she should be doing what she was doing, giving yoga classes and being a life coach, has been snatched away by an officer who was trigger happy, allegedly. But you don't give the same consideration of shutting the hell up when it's someone black who gets shot by cops. No, you got a lot to say. And you know, I don't know anything about Miss Damond. I don't know if she was on drugs, if she had a record. I know nothing about her. Was she looking menacing? Maybe she reached in her boxers or in her pajama pants at the wrong moment. Maybe someone said something to her and she just didn't listen. I'm not hearing any of the same talking points that I hear all the other time. When I say that race is a problem in this country, a lot of these dumbasses look the other way like I'm talking to somebody else, like I'm talking about another country, like I'm not talking about this country. And there's some liberals who do it too. They act like race don't have anything to do with anything. They always talk like you're talking about somebody else, never looking in a fucking mirror for a second. It's like they avoid mirrors. Like they think they're going to get 7 years of bad luck. Listen, it's real. This is the most flagrant example of racism in our judicial or in our policing that I've ever seen, or in the public fallout from a police shooting that I've ever seen. And I cover pretty much all of them. What say you Blue Lives Matter sons of bitches? Where you at? Why don't you have something to say now? Why aren't you defending him? Why don't see it trending on Twitter? No one calling Miss Damond didn't do nothing. Ain't do nothing, didn't do nothing, didn't do nothing. Why nobody saying that? You're quiet now because she's blonde and petite. We all know that if Miss Justine Damond was Jocinda, a Jaquita, and her last name instead of Damond was Jones, y'all would be up there talking shit right now. Your little fingers would be bleeding, be all puffy from blood rushing to them from typing on Twitter. Blue Lives Matter, Blue Lives Matter, Blue Lives Matter. Yeah, you're quiet now because it hit you in the heart. Because you look like you wish you looked. Or she look like somebody you might want to date. Or she just looks the same color as you. You sons of... And also there's an air of also that this man is Muslim. That has something to do with it. That don't change my point, you Blue Lives Matter sons of bitches. Share this video with all the Blue Lives Matter friends you have. That's right, let them know. Tim Black says they can shove it up their ass. They can take their Blue Lives Matter posters and placards and wall mounts and all that, just ball it up nice and tight, shove it up each other's ass, take turns of doing that, just shoving it up their ass because you are liars. You're a liar. You're scum. And I want the world to know, I see you. I see you. This police chief has resigned their position, didn't take mountains of evidence, a stampede of riots, nothing. It took nothing. You know what it took? It took 2 days. 2 days of silence from Blue Lives Matter. It's like, you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and call this a day. Blue Lives Matter, you can kiss my ass. I knew you had no ethics to begin with, but at least I respected that you were going to ride for every cop no matter what. And this just goes to show you aren't as ignorant as you lead on to believe. You're not as aloof. You're just racist to maintain power. And frankly, we know it's a lot of people without advanced educations working in police forces who just want a job, and you want to protect their jobs at any cost. You don't care if Yanez gets to shoot down. Geronimo Yanez shoots Philando Castile in his car on a brightly lit day while the man has a seatbelt on. You don't give a fuck about that. What you care about is that your team wins, and you're willing to sacrifice your team when your team don't look like one of the players you want to usually play with. You are scumbags and liars and bigots. And you can kiss my ass. I'm done with you.